All right, I'm gonna try to do my best to remember everything and try to explain how I built this. So, this is 6 feet tall. You got your turf on top. There's a platform on top that we made separate from this structure. So this is 6 feet tall. You got 3 across the front, 3 across the back, and you've got these, which I'm pretty sure these are 4 feet long, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is 5 feet across, 4 feet back, so you have enough room for your skis. So build this structure first, or you can build the top. The top literally, so it's just 4, 5, so 2 by 4 by 5 in the front. So 5 feet across, 4 feet back, 5 feet across, 4 feet up. So you have a box, put the plywood on top, put some bars going across to keep it structurally sound so you can stand on it. So you build that. This, like I said, 3 across. And you have your 2 bracers here, 2 bracers on that side as well. Then these, the X's, are very random. Like, however you think you need it to fit for structure, go for it. These were leftover pieces of wood we had, so like no measurements for that. So yeah, once you build this, have this all locked in, then you take your top, you set it right on top of the 2 by 4 by 6, set it on top of that, and then the structure's built. You can also add up there, I just have like some bars for resting and stuff. You don't have to, I just wanted to add that. And then of course, ladder to get on top. So moving on over here, move this to the front. So right here, we have the drop-in part. So this is 5 feet across. This is 8 feet down from the top. So there's a bar going across, there's a 2 by 4 going across the top, and then this is drilled into that. This part is pretty simple. I would say this part and the structure, easiest parts. This part down, the transition flat to lip is the trickiest part, but so this is 4 feet across, 8 feet down. Then that one's 1 foot across right here. 1 foot across, 8 feet down. And then we can get into the other parts of it, but that's the basics of the full first setup. And then I'm gonna grab the phone, switch it around so then you can see like the inner workings under the plywood. So if we come back here, this, as you can see, plywood's connected up here into this bar right here. Then right here, this is 12 feet down. You don't have to go 12 feet down. Realistically, you only need to go as far as like 8 feet down as far as the plywood. As you can see, the plywood doesn't even rest on it all the way, but I'll explain why. So that's 12 feet from the top, one on this side, one on the other side. Then these are the bars to keep the plywood structurally sound when you go down. This is 5 feet across. Now you see this one's a little different. So this one's flat up here. This one's tilted up to start pushing the plywood up. That helps to give it that angle when you need to get down there. That was the trickiest part when I was building it, trying to figure out the right angle. So if we come down here, so as you can see at the bottom of the 12 foot, there, that right there, that's 8 feet. And there's another 8 foot one over there. So that's to build like the box of the flat to lip. But you can see right above here, I'm pretty sure this is 4 feet. So this right here, this part, oh, I don't even have that connected. But this part is just to give this more structure because this is just one piece, one little piece. It's not the whole piece. And this doesn't go all the way out here. So when you make it, I would say make sure this bar comes all the way out. So then this is, you can drill this in, but however you want to do it. So this is 4 feet. As you can see, it goes from the 12 foot piece to the 8 foot to the box. Now this is just here so you can have, so it pulls the plywood up. As you can see right here where it hits the 8 foot into the transition, it's pushing it up to give it more of a bend. So you can see that bar right there, that's pushing it up too to keep the bend. And then down there as well, that bar is up to bend it. So if we come over here, it's a little easier on this side to see. So like I said, you got your 8 foot across, and then there's 5 feet across pieces under here to keep this sound. So when you're building the transition here, so this is 8 feet, the whole transition. It's a full sheet of plywood. But what we did is cut it into sections. So I think this is like a 3 foot section right here. So you got your 3 foot section for the transition. That's to make it, this one you want just a little bit higher than the flat, just so it so you don't catch your skis going down. So I can show you under here, these parts are just to connect it, to make them kind of like one piece. It helps to bend it too, to give it more of that structure. So under here, as you can see, that bar right there, it's kind of blurry. Let me see if I can get this to focus. So that bar right there that you can see going across, that connects right here. So it connects these two pieces too. And you drill this sheet and this sheet into the bar across. And then the flat, I want to say, okay, maybe that's 2 feet and this is 3 feet. I don't know. All I know is the full sheet's 8 feet, just cut into different sections. Obviously, however you build your setup, it might be a little different. So once you get your sections here, you're gonna come down here. See, there's still the 8 foot bar right there. There's some legs right here for added support. So once you get into this section, you gotta build a slope up again. This part, this piece of wood right here does not matter. I literally just put this on because this was splitting, as you can see right here. But, so down here, we have our lip. So to make the lip, you attach a piece of ply, or a 2x4, however long you want to make the lip. I think this is around 4 feet. So you have this go all the way up to here, and then you want it slightly angled, so then this has the lip to get onto the rail. So as you can see under here, I'm gonna try to get a good view. So oh, I forgot a clamp down there. Gotta grab that. But anyways, this is pointed up more, and it's higher up on the 8 foot piece of the 8 foot 2x4. So then it starts to push this up, and then this goes across from this one to that side, and this pushes it up even more. I made mine so it's adjustable if you change the leg sizes. So this, the lip is literally just its own section, and then it sits on top of this. So hopefully that gives you guys a good idea. Oh, hi Kiko. Of how to build it. I'll give let me do a full walk around, just so if you guys want to take screenshots and stuff. So here's the back. And then I'll move over here, give you a top-down view as well. This is just the top. As you can see, the plywood doesn't have to go fully over, but this kind of gives you an idea of what I was talking about. How this just sits on top of this. And then you got your bracers going across there. And then there's your ramp. And then give you a view of this. And go up here to the front. That long piece right there is just to support the little 1 foot section, since the plywood's only 4 feet wide. So then here's the lip from this side. And here's the front view. And yeah, hopefully that gives you a more in-depth like idea of how I built this whole thing. And then you guys can build your own setup. If you got any questions, just leave them in the comments, and yeah, I'll try to help you guys out.